Well, hopefully people have learned. Today is, what is it, April 15th, 2021. And after the Beechie Creek Fire, people have learned to not burn on an awfully dry day like this. There's a advisory out up in Portland from the National Weather Service because the wind is really blowing. You can see that tarp over there is moving around and leaves on the trees are moving. I'm feeling a breeze. See that's a pear tree, and you can see all the flowers on it are just blowing away in the wind. If it blows hard enough, it'll blow those flowers off, and it'll be the end of pears for the season. But you can hear that. And take a look at that big old pine. It's just going gangbusters in that wind. And so are the ones over here. I really want to cut that one down. That one is just getting too darn big for its own britches. Both of these two. Those are the biggest ones around my house at the moment. They're on my property and they should be brought down. But it just costs so damn much. If I drop it, I'll drop it in my sister's yard over there in her field. But problem is that if I drop it or I just get some local bubba to do it, there's always the possibility it'll drop right on the house. And I don't want that. No, I don't want that. I had a bubba type who wanted to drop this one, but I'm afraid it's going to drop and hit something too. So I don't know. That one's not that much of a danger. That one, it could hit my shed over here, my shop. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Right up there, you can just, I don't know if you can see it, but right where that one tree is kind of bare. It's bare because its base got all burned up in the Beechie Creek Fire, and I think it's going to die. But you can see the ridge just above it over there. That's the end of Fern Ridge, and you can tell where the fire stopped right up there. The fire came down to what was Jean's Meat Market, which is just on the other side of the sign, just behind that gray building and the brown building over there. That's where the fire stopped. Burning embers landed in that field, this field, and my yard. I bless the fellow who lives on the corner here because he put out the fires. He came in. The Forest Service called him because he had a backhoe. Excuse me. He had a backhoe out there, and it was leaking gas. And they said, "You better come out and deal with this because if that catches, it's going to blow up." And he came out during the fire. And he dealt with the leak. It was a fitting that was leaking. He said he could hear propane tanks all the way up the canyon going kaboom, kaboom, and he saw spot fires from the where the fire had crowned and was setting the tops of trees on fire, and then they were burning up and floating in the wind and landing in the field. And he went out with a shovel and put a whole bunch of them out. Thank goodness, because he basically saved this whole town. Well, this village. It's not really a town. I mean, you can tell. I mean, there's a field that normally had horses in it right there, and another one here, and my back field. And then, I mean, that's my closest neighbor right there. And that's the old house. My sister lives over there. And then this old house over here, you know, I don't have exactly close neighbors on any side. Anyway, I'm just sitting here watching and thinking that nobody better light a fire this time. Last time was just too damn close.